Hello everyone, welcome to Haley Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for Scorpio. How are you guys, Scorpio? Let's see what's going on. What's coming in for Scorpio? There's been a shift in energy. I knew that was going to happen after that supermoon because now there's clarity. Let's have a look. Scorpio. Yeah, we have the Queen of Pentacles. This is a person who's stable, grounded. See, it's about being prepared. So prepare yourself. That's the message. Look at that. See, spending time together, doing things together, collaborating. You're going down this path. It's all about teaming up. Yeah. Here's got a crush. There's a longing for love, a crush. A little fantasizing of doing things together. Let's have a look. Yeah, look at that. Long-term stability is coming your way. And I see financial stability too. See, teaming up, collaborating. But this is a person who longs for love. I see there's someone crushing. Yeah, look at that. See, this is an energy of applying lessons learned. So it's telling you to prepare. See, there's been, some of you may have connected with someone, spent some time with them. Well, they actually developed a crush, and it could be yourself. But you see this spending time together. Yeah, going down this path, long-term stability. But it has to do with some time in between. Interesting. Oh, you got a person in their feelings. Someone so full of love and emotion. Someone's fallen for you. Prepare. They want to get together. They want to spend some time. Yeah, this person's sort of like, you spend some time with this person. They're kind of thinking about that, but it's about romantic feelings. See, being romantic, someone's feelings, but there's been some time in between. Yeah. This is a person applying. See, it's about getting acquainted. You've gotten acquainted. An acquaintance. But it's all this energy of learning and moving forward. See, growing closer. There's light at the end of the tunnel. Prepare. I feel some of you are. It is financially, but it's about grounding yourself, looking at the situation. Wow. Wow. I mean, things have been kind of slow, right? But now we've got things moving along at a nice speed. So tell me about the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, this person's all in their feels. Somebody caught feelings. It's somebody who's probably been crushing for some time. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. So if you are a Scorpio masculine, it could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but you can flip it. It's just energy. This is a person who caught feelings. Yeah, and I wouldn't be surprised this is someone that you're acquainted to, and there's been a long time in between. But you can see this person's coming out right here again. Some of you could have several people. Yeah, it has to do with, being on the same page. Some Taurus energy here. Lifestyle, the way someone conducts themselves, see, spending time together, doing things together. It's your lifestyles. It has to do with someone who has faith in this, going down this path. They want someone who just wants to spend time with you. Tell me more about this King of Cups. Tell me about this King of Cups. Yeah, so someone's goals, what they hope to achieve. Could be someone who's moved on. They may be free of a situation, but it's all about planning, preparing, hoping for the best. Somebody is very humble. They're feeling very humble here. Yeah, because it's what's being learned, the things you have in common. They've been doing some thinking, obviously. See, the things that they're thinking, applying it to this situation. Yeah, this is a person who's been crushing. I do feel an acquaintance. Some of you could have multiple people coming in. You may be getting a lot of attention. Yeah, see, it's an energy of, it's an energy of somebody who wants to impress you. So there was some sort of impression here. Somebody who's impressed by you, or it's their first impression. But I got to tell you, it's a crush. Oh yeah. Some of you got a couple people. I feel like you're about to get a lot of attention, some of you. See, it's an energy of longing for love. But it's somebody here kind of reminiscing. See, you came together, spent some time together. You're acquainted. One of these people you're acquainted to for sure if there's two. So let's have a look at the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, see, there's an energy of change. This is someone who often goes with the flow. But this is a whole new cycle. Someone's closing a chapter. You and another person have something in common. You're both longing for love, commitment, long-term stability, a stable partner. So this is interesting because the tables are turning. Someone's closing a chapter. They broke free from a situation. See, someone here who's free. But this is the energy when, I mean, this person is, when you fall in love, that's when you feel the freest. I mean, this person, it has to do with someone's first impression. And it's somebody who wants to make a good impression. Their impression of yourself. See, you're the Queen of Pentacles, someone who's stable. But some of you definitely have, I feel, several people. Ooh, you got a King of Wands here. Ooh, someone who, this is a person who takes pride in the things they do. See, being able to provide. This is someone who sees what you can provide as well. But look at that, two people who long for love. It's one of these people I feel like you've already spent a little time with. I do see there's loyalty, faith. You're on the same page. But some of you, it could be, and it is about this person being acquainted. And I feel this energy. I'm actually going to put this here because it come out here. Yeah, it's a person planning, preparing. See, they're coming in humble. They're humble. Very masculine energy. So it has to do with making a good impression. Somebody wants to impress you. Yeah, they're taking decisive action too. This is someone who doesn't want you to get away. Tell me about this Six of Cups. Yeah. See, this is about getting together, spending time together. So I do feel like you've spent time. Now, this could be someplace in your community, online dating, social media, but this is about spending time, getting together, some kind of gathering. So it has to do with a commitment. Somebody here may have, I don't see someone who's not reliable, but it has to do with committing to this path, spending time. See, loyalty, faith. Yeah, this is someone who's been a little cautious, playing it safe, but it's about being open. So it's telling you to be open to receive. This person doesn't want you to get away. They're moving very quickly. See, they're coming in very humble too. So it's about basically putting their best foot forward. See, they want to do something to impress you, but they are impressed by you, that first impression. So let's have a look at this world, because this is someone closing a chapter in their life. It's now, this is a whole new chapter. See, romance, dating, courting, whatever it may be. Tell me about the world. Yeah, see, harmony. This is about harmony here. Justice. Justice is in your favor. Oh my gosh, yeah. There's things that you have in common. See, compatibility. This is someone who's ready to cooperate, compromise. So in other words, they're not trying to control anything. They're humble because it has to do with that impression of you. But it has to do with them making a good impression. See, this is why it's someone coming back around. This is someone who caught feelings. They're all in their feels here. Someone here is going to tell you how they feel. I can see it coming. Light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah, see, this is about someone expressing themselves. The things you have in common, compatibility. They want to spend time with you. They want to be with you. They just want to be with you. They feel so happy. And this is someone who's definitely, I feel, this getting acquainted energy. So some of you have somebody new, but I also feel this other person. You got two people who are literally crazy about you. I do see Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Things you have in common, compatibility. It has to do with a house and a home. See, this is someone who can provide. But they also see what you provide. They see you as just stable, very grounded if you are that feminine energy. But it's telling you to prepare, okay, to prepare. And I do feel some of you have a new acquaintance. And this person's also caught feelings. See, crushing, two people who long for love. I mean, it could be just the same person. Uh, I mean, it's somebody who maybe feels like you're getting away or you're the one that got away for some of you. But this is a person taking decisive action. They've thought things through. Yeah, look at this person's... Oh, you got the cup coming in. This person's so full of emotion. They have to start this, like I say, getting acquainted. And this is about light at the end of the tunnel. Someone sees very clearly. And I think that's going to be yourself too. It's all about new. It's all about this new. Tell me about the sun. Yeah. See, taking a leap of faith. But you are, with the Queen of Pentacles, you're cautious. You're playing it safe. You're not assuming anything. But you're prepared. You're stable. And it's about looking before you leap. But you're going to go for this. Now, it could be this person, because the tables are turning. And I actually feel like you got this opportunity here. This is beautiful. Tell me about this person. This person, oh yeah, tempering their passions, emotions. Just being calm. Patient. See, some of you are learning to be patient. The Queen of Pentacles is someone who's often patient, very gracious, but open and cautious. See, playing it safe. So this person, I feel, they're likely the one who has to take the risk, that leap of faith. But it is about new. And it is, I see some of you are going to go for this. I feel like it's yourself, Scorpio. You're going to just go for this. Because this is an energy of chemistry, desire. See, someone here's a good fit. They fit with the friends and family. Somebody who fits, where it's just right. Yeah, justice is in your favor. Someone sees you as just right. Look at that. Oh my. This person could be very spontaneous. That's why I feel it's telling you to prepare. But it has to do with someone's first impression. And it's a person who wants to impress you. See, they want to, and that's why I feel you're either going to take this leap of faith, because there's light at the end of the tunnel, seeing things clearly. This is new, and maybe even just a new acquaintance. And if you have a new acquaintance, this person's coming in very quickly. They're not wasting any more time here. So there definitely looks like two, but I'm seeing long-term stability, and I see a house, a home. Sees long-term stability, a house and a home, a strong financial foundation. There's a reason to celebrate. There could be some sort of get-together or gathering, and it's possible you've already done this and spent a little time with someone. This is someone who wants time. And you can see this person knows a good thing when they see it. See, it's opportunity. It's about taking the opportunities that are presented. And that's what it is, taking the opportunities that are presented. And if you've been doing that, you're going to connect with this person. But I feel like some of you've already spent time. So, and it could be time in between getting reacquainted, because it's about going on a date. It's about spending time. So it's just, like I say, acquaintances, people who know people too. Tell me about the Fool. Yeah, look, there's a connection. So you've made a connection. They feel the connection. They feel there's something just right. You aren't an option to this person either. I feel like you've got someone who maybe you felt like an option with that person. That's why I feel it's telling you to prepare, because it's being open to receive. You're about to receive. And it is playing it safe. And I do feel some of you are playing it safe. But I feel like it's the other person too. And it's so interesting because you're making a connection. See, this is a new connection, but it could be just a person getting ready to express their love, their feelings. They see opportunity. They know a good thing when they see it. Something fits. It feels right. It feels right. Wow. Yeah. You're not an option to this person. You're not an option. In fact, they've already kind of made up their mind. I mean, they're so full of love and emotion. This is someone who's longed for love. So I don't know if you've connected with this person at some point, but tell me about the Three of Cups. Yeah, look at that energy. See the Chariot, full steam ahead. This is someone coming in to take the lead. So it's an energy of a person who, I feel they could have Aries, Leo, or Sag in their chart. Some of you have had a few opportunities here, and there's some of you, there's people who aren't right for you. I can see that. But this is a beautiful opportunity. Something feels right. Their cup runneth over. They want to spend time with you. They want to be with you. They want to get to know you. See, it's all about growing closer, getting close, the connection. This is somebody who can't get close enough to you, put it that way. Look at, there's the pentacle. They come in right. So it's a person putting their best foot forward, making a good impression. Now, you may have had someone who felt they didn't. So they've definitely been thinking this through. And I do feel it is somebody who could be moving on from another situation. But I feel with this, they're taking the lead. See, this is somebody who, and it's opportunity. Someone here maybe didn't take an opportunity that was presented. And you could get another opportunity with this person. I wouldn't be surprised if it's the feminine here, but whoever this person is, they are humble. They take pride in all the things they do. Very charming, funny. And it is an energy of taking the lead, very much determined to succeed. It says nothing's going to stop this person. They're choosing you. There's no other options. They're not interested in anybody else. So they're going to make a commitment. So it's about committing to spending time with you. They want to grow close. See, they want to grow close with you. They feel there's a really nice connection. I think you're going to feel this too. I think you're going to go for it. Because when you spend time with someone, you learn about them, you get to know them, you start to grow close. See that beautiful connection. This is a gorgeous opportunity. Tell me about the connection. The connection. Yeah, see, checking each other out, looking at each other. But this is somebody seeing, see, this is someone, it's introspection, but it's a person seeing, putting their best foot forward too. You see, they're going to do something to really impress you, or they felt that way, where they were impressed by you. Because this is a person who's has goals. They've achieved some goals. So this person also is goal oriented, but what they want to achieve is love. This is someone who probably has everything they need. I mean, I see a house, a home, a strong financial foundation. It's almost like they fantasize, and it's sort of fantasize, romanticize of living together, but it's about somebody looking at someone, looking into your face the way they look at you, or the way you look at them. And it's probably both, but it is about growing closer, spending time learning about each other. Yeah, look at things speeding up. So I feel things have been kind of moving slow, but now things are about to speed up. And yeah, some of you probably have multiple opportunities, and it could be someone who's going like, no way, man, I'm not letting Scorpio get away. And I do see masculine Scorpio here as well. So like I say, it's all about taking a leap of faith, being bold. See, there's fire and water energy. So I do see a masculine Scorpio here as well. But this is an energy of making a commitment. And I see romanticizing, being romantic. They're looking for opportunities, things to do. They just want to be with you. And it's like now. This person's in a hurry. They know they need to hurry up. Yeah. So I do think you're going to connect with this person. I feel like you're going to spend some time. They might take you out for dinner or someplace in the community. This person would be proud to introduce you to their friends and family too. That's another thing. They would be very proud. They feel like you fit. But it's more than that. Look at that pentacle. Oh, yeah. Look at fantasizing, romanticize being with you. Yep, doing it with you. But there's going to be some chemistry here. There's chemistry. But it's about spending a little time learning, see, growing closer. There's light at the end of the tunnel, whether you're masculine or feminine. But this is things going to move very quickly. Yeah, some of you have to make a decision. Yeah, making a decision. See? Some of you have someone here who you may not be feeling it. It may not be right for you, but it's telling you you're going to have to make a decision to spend more time with someone. See, it's all about getting acquainted, learning about each other and growing closer. See, making that beautiful connection. Ooh, yeah. Look at that. See, building, putting in effort. Somebody here wants to build. They know, this is someone who knows what's required too. You do too, I feel, with the Queen of Swords, for those of you who are in that feminine energy, but it's all about making a decision. And I do think it is an energy of, I think you need to, someone here you're acquainted to, I think you know you need to spend more time with this person. You can't really learn about somebody on one date, because it has to do with first impressions, putting the best foot forward. Maybe you're thinking this person, you didn't put your best foot forward. Because this is a decision to build. See this, building the foundation. They want to build a foundation. And the only way to do that is putting in effort. It's all about spending time learning. See, you're moving into calmer waters. I feel like you've made this connection. And it could be just getting reacquainted with someone. I wouldn't even be surprised. You've had a date with someone here and they maybe put on the brakes, and maybe it was yourself. I don't know. But it's all about full steam ahead. This person is determined to succeed. Look at that. See, manifesting and mirroring. Two people who long for love, but a solid long-term connection through thick and thin. This, I'm going to tell you, this is someone who will always have your back. They'll always be there for you. And that's what they're looking for. And that's what I feel like you're being discerning. But like I say, this is all about chemistry. And I do think this is where you're going to have this moment and realize when you connect with this person, if there was another person who maybe didn't treat you right or wouldn't commit, you're dodging a bullet. You're moving forward. I mean, there's just no looking back. See, all this hard work, but all this work, see what you're doing, planning, preparing is going to pay off. Yeah. But it's about two people building together, putting in effort, spending time. See, it's something that's going to grow. See, this is where often somebody here doesn't make a commitment, it can't grow, it can't go anywhere, it's not growing. But this is something growing, because they're going to lay the foundation. This is someone who will always be there for you. They'll always have your back. The King of Cups is nurturing, caring, kind, loving. They see so much possibilities between you, but you are not an option to this person. In fact, I don't think there's anybody else they're really interested in. If they did have someone, they've likely moved on from it. Yeah. I love this, because this person is definitely, I mean, this is a very loving, nurturing. See, you deserve this. That's what I feel. I feel like you deserve this. You deserve to be loved. And this is where I feel you're being discerning. But it's telling you to look at things from a different perspective. You could be coming across as a little cold. Okay? Because often that's the energy of the Queen of Swords, you know. Somebody coming across as a little cold, but it's two people who look at each other. See, there's a connection. You're making a connection. It's how somebody looks at you and how you look at them. So there's this awareness of what's happening here. This person's confident. They tamed the beast within themselves. They have self-control. They're not ruled by their emotions. Some of you are kind of almost like the opposite. You know, you're just, and I do feel somebody is impressed by you. I really do. I feel like you've achieved some goals, but it's what you're hoping to achieve with this person. It takes effort, and it takes two people to build. Yeah, you got something cooking here big time. I love this. I do think this is someone who'll have your back. I do feel they're coming in to make some kind of commitment, to spend time with you. They just want to be with you. They don't even care how. They're willing to cooperate and compromise, you know. Like, yeah. They want to please you, you know. I do think it's about making a good impression. So if somebody here felt they didn't make a good impression, maybe you feel that way and someone's put on the brakes. But like I say, it's manifesting. And it is communication. There's desire. Put your sword down a little bit here. Don't be too judgmental. Put the shoe on the other foot. because I do think you've got a very caring, loving person coming in your direction. Take care. Bye for now.